Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Houston Rockets. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So the Nets starting five. We've got DeAndre Jordan. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Yao draws the double. Over Jordan. Another shot. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here is Irving. The pass to Durant. Good on the three-point shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here is Olajuwon. Kicks it to McGrady. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Irving against Harden. Irving dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Durant against Drexler. To the inside. It's tipped. Passes it to Yao. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Yao. Pass to Harden. Shoots it up.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. Long and tall, and does a great job contesting without fouling.
And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now, here is Olajuwon. And Yao slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Harris against McGrady. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harris against McGrady. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Rockets making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Now here's Jordan. Outside, KD. On the wing, Irving. Lock at 6. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
It's tipped and stolen by Harris. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Murphy down low. He's covered by Irving. Pass to Olajuwon. Shot clock at 6. Over Chandler. Olajuwon can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 5. Takes a shot at the elbow. Irving can't get it to go.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Shoots from the baseline. Good on the shot.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me, if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Both teams will make substitutions. Karuch passes to Prince. And here's the fast break. Here's Murphy. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
And very few players have ever been as good from the line as Murphy. This is his zone, and he's been known to go weeks without missing a free throw.
And so Murphy hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Dinwiddie drives in. Bucket is good.
Well, just incredible ability on the drive. This guy, Spencer Dinwiddie, so difficult to contain.
Rockets trailed by 3. The pass to Francis. Now Murphy. Hayes trying to break through. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, easy call.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses. Good on the 2nd free throw. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Allen outside. Pass to LeVert. Dinwiddie outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Well, the coaching staff encourages Dinwiddie to take these shots. He is so dangerous on the catch and shoot.
From 12 feet out. Excellent D there from Allen. Nets leading by 5. LeVert kicks to Allen. LeVert the pass to Karuch. Prince with it, covered by Hayes, down to 5 on the shot clock, and there it is for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's 42 seconds left in the first. Murphy passes to Hayes, over Prince. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Murphy against Dinwiddie. Pass to LeVert. Five on the clock. Over Tomjanovich. And it's LeVert missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Pass to Sampson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nets out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Tracy McGrady. He's out there with Smith. And it's Malone in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now, here is McGrady. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. And he's good on the second. The Nets with the lead. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. That's tipped. It's stolen by McGrady. Malone against Allen. Malone dishes to Smith. Dinwiddie with the steal. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
What a defensive effort from Spencer Dinwiddie. The wingspan and the hustle create these steals.
Rockets trailed by 5. Now here is Smith. No points in the game yet for him. The dish to Sampson. Feeds to Malone. Stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Karuch. Buries it down low. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Smith. And it's off the back rim. No good. LeVert with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeVert's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn. McGrady with the ball. He's got 5. Now the pass to Tomjanovich. Here's Malone. And Malone gets double teamed. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, almost impossible to keep Sampson off the boards, and even harder to prevent the putback. It's just not his size. It's his nose for the basketball along with tremendous quickness.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Brooklyn making some changes. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The drive by Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DJ at his very best. Leave no doubt with that dunk. Go ahead, Mr. Jordan.
Here's Harden and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Olajuwon's shot is good. Here's Irving. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Nets.
The cleverness, the fearlessness. Kyrie Irving outstanding at finding spots inside to capitalize from.
Chandler with the ball. And Drexler picking him up. Chandler's shot, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harden inside the three-point line. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Harris outside. The Nets working the ball around now. For 3, Durant tries again, and Chandler lays it in. Chandler's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Harden. Here's Olajuwon. Yao controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Passes it to KD. Drexler with the steal. 1:25 left in the first half. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. The wide open look for Durant. Rebound by Drexler.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Shot from the wing. And it's Yao again missing. Nets leading by 12. Here's KD. And that one goes long. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And they pick up 2.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here is Irving. Left side, Harris. Jordan, the pass to Durant. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
And both free throws good for Durant. Rockets trail by 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Francis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Hey, get on KD.
Durant against Drexler. For Brooklyn, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
First one falls for him.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Hey, right there.
Here's Francis. Dinwiddie covering. Pulls up. They get it again.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And so we conclude the first half. Nets lead by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half and looking very much like a team that is determined to turn this game into a laugher. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Wilson Chandler out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in a 2-guard.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Now here's Harden. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Drexler against Harris. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Rockets trail by 9. And here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Houston, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Brooklyn leading by 8. Irving with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Irving can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Rockets have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. And that one falls for Yao. And he makes both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Olajuwon, the pass to Harden. Olajuwon trying to break free. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from James Harden. Irving against Harden. Durant for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. One-on-one here. Irving, good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Pass to Yao. Over Jordan. Yao can't hit. Brooklyn leading by 11. Durant, the pass to Chandler. The shot missing. Drexler with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the Rockets. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now Olajuwon, 6 on the shot clock. Yao trying to break free. Drexler's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Harden, and the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Taurean Prince comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's LeVert in for Harris. Rockets trail by 11. McGrady outside. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Malone can't hit.
And you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Now here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Prince in the corner. The three. It's hauled in by Malone.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Now Smith after the missed three from KD. Now here's LeVert. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 6 points.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end, the ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Smith with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots the three. Here's Sampson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Here's Dinwiddie. 10 points for him. Durant, the pass to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Rockets trail by 12. Here's Smith. Malone. It's good on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Back to Dinwiddie. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Smith surveying the D. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Houston, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And the first one drops. And Brooklyn making a change here. Kuruc is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Dinwiddie. 12 points for him. And here's LeVert. Out left to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Brooklyn leading by 10. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Harden. Chris Paul is out there with Olajuwon. And it's Francis in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now, here is Harden. Paul outside. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir, get it out of here. Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Here's LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. LeVert's got the lead up to 14 now for Brooklyn. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. Francis's shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
So both teams changing it up here. Irving passes to Jordan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Now here's Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. Yao with the block. And they'll keep possession. Allen, that's good. Rockets trail by 17. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Houston. Yao's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Harden. Yao trying to get open. Harden, no good. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Irving. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
It's stolen by McGrady. To end the run. Drexler, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nets. And here are the Nets. 17-point lead, their biggest. Harris finds Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. He's off on that one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And he gets it to go.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Jordan. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Yao. Irving with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And the dunk by Chandler.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
Irving against Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen. First free throw is good. Kevin Durant's checked in for Jared Allen. No good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 16. Now here's Durant. Harris outside. It's Jordan on the wing. And slam dunk by Jordan.
But you cannot give DeAndre Jordan those types of lanes. As soon as you do, he's going to exploit them.
Irving against Harden. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half. And here are the Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Irving against Harden. The shot's good from Irving.
Timeout.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity, once in air, that's elite level stuff.
McGrady against Harris. There's the pass to Irving. Poked away. Drexler with the steal. The finish. And Drexler throws it down hard.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Irving against Murphy. Irving kicks to Harris. And a miss there on the triple. Harris has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Drexler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes, Greg, when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Irving looking for an opening. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Nets lead by 18.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question, GA. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him, and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.